Yo dudes!
Welcome to 5 ingredient blueberry muffins.
So these are very easy. Just to start off, I'm going to show you the difference between a muffin and a cupcake. So in a cupcake, traditionally the sugar and butter is cream, so you get a more even distribution of fat and it has this type of look. But in a muffin, which we are making here, typically it's not mixed half as much, so you end up with a denser, more tighter, more cracked crumb. We are making muffins.
Beautiful, great to know, Stephen. So these are, as we said, 5 simple ingredients in it. This is part of our 5 ingredient cake series. These are great for breakfast, lunch, snacks, any time of the day.
As a treat. As a treat.
Okay,
Right.
so first step, you've got a mixing bowl and a sieve.
We have 300 grams of self-raising flour. So self-raising flour is simply all-purpose flour where there is a bit of rising agent such as baking powder in. If you do not have self-rising flour, you can make your own. 150 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, mixed together.
But you can just buy it in the supermarket. Stephen's making things complicated. Okay, next step, we've got 200 grams of xylitol.
We're using xylitol as our sweetener because it's white. You'll end up with a more whiter, more contrasting colors. You could use coconut sugar, castor sugar, icing sugar, any type of sweetener of choice. Try to use a granulated version. Xylitol originally comes from birch and it just has a lower GI. Okay, take a whisk and just mix it all together. Now we're gonna add in our wet ingredients. So we have 100 grams, we're using frozen blueberries because they normally have a stronger, more concentrated color. You could use fresh blueberries or any fruit of choice. In they go, oh, look at that.
Yeah, frozen you'll get that beautiful purple color, whereas using fresh you won't. So frozen is definitely a better choice.
Now
here.
to add in our wet ingredients. So as we mentioned, we really don't want to mix this very much. We have 150 grams of oil and 200 ml of non-dairy milk.
So obviously use oat milk or rice milk or whatever your non-dairy milk of choice is.
In they go. We're going to carefully just bring this together.
Okay, so mix it until it's kind of slightly come together.
But as we mentioned, don't overmix it. You want there to be little bits of lumps.
And just to clarify, that 150 grams of oil was sunflower oil or any neutral tasting oil.
So we've taken a cupcake tray or muffin tin. We're gonna make 8, you could easily make 10. We wanna make these slightly higher, so we're gonna go with 8. If you want them to be lower, go with 10. So I think it's easiest generally to do it with 2 tablespoons. So we actually got 10. So well, this recipe does perfectly for 10.
So we've preheated the oven to 180 degrees and we're gonna bake these for about 25-30 minutes until a skewer comes out nice and clean from them.
So we actually baked these 30 to 35 minutes, just until they're kind of golden. When we inserted the skewer, it came out dry. Just gonna show you the innards. Here we go. So they're beautiful, they've got a really nice smell, beautiful aroma. And I'm just gonna cut it in half so you can see the insides. Ready? Oh!
5 ingredient blueberry muffins, ladies and gentlemen.
Very lovely.
Very light.
Fluffy. I feel like
It feels like I'm eating blueberry clouds. They're delicious, they really are.
really, really tasty. I love that they're kind of light, they're understated, they're fluffy, they're delicate. There's a nice tang from the blueberry coming through.
Okay, so we've got about 2 more of these 5 ingredient cakes we're gonna do. So if you can comment down below of what you think we should do, because we're doing 2 more in the series, that'll be 10 of them all together. Let us know what you think we should do in the comments and maybe we'll make it.
Thanks for watching, thanks for being part of this.
Cheers.